Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Omega Red, what up, family? How you? Well. Might be flying solo tonight, but it's all good. It's all good. Yep. Happy New Year to everybody. Just gonna y'all see the title. Omega Red was good. Tone Brown was good. LDBCSTRONG. We in the building, family. We in the building, man. We in the building. Y'all see the title. You know what I mean? This is episode 13. It's my first show of the new year. So I'm just gonna get it popping, man. Look, New Year's resolutions, man. You know, a lot of times, you know, people they say, all right, you know what? I'm gonna start the new year. I'm gonna get it popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my shit in shape. You know, and they don't. It's January 5th. I was at my gym. Marquise Johnson, what's good, fam? I was at my gym, not today. I didn't go today. Yesterday. And it was a little empty. You know what I mean? You know, it was a little empty. It was a little empty. You know, what's wrong with my camera? Why the fuck is it so blurry? I guess I gotta stare at it for it to focus. Yeah, but you know, it was a little empty. You know, and I was thinking, I was like, you know, at least cats is honest. They ain't wasting their time. You know, I asked some of the cats that worked there. I said, yo, there was like a lot of people that just, you know, showed up. Alexis, what's good? You know, so I asked, I said, was there like a lot of people that showed up and just to sign up or whatever? They said they had a few of those, but it was a little less. You know what I mean? Yo, look, man. My question to the family is, are you keeping your word? That's what I want to know. Are you keeping your word? You know, what does your word mean? What does it mean? You know, what is your word worth? Discipline, man. When I went on my journey, I had to remain focused. I had to remain disciplined. You know, CB Sports, what's good, family? You know, when I went on my journey, I had to remain disciplined. I had to. I had no choice because it was life or death. And you know, every time you reach down to try and grab something and put it in your mouth and you know it's bad for you, just think about the long-term effects, man. You know, it's life or death, man. It's life or death. And you know, you gotta keep your word, man. You really gotta keep your word, man. If you don't have your word, what good are you? If you say you're gonna do something, do it. You know, I'm sure you've heard people say, well, you ain't fooling nobody but yourself. You don't know how real that shit is, man. That shit is real. That shit is so real. You don't take a diet seriously and you got health issues. You know, I don't even like, man, I shouldn't even put that in the title, but I don't even like the term diet. I like using the term lifestyle. I'm trying to change my my lingo when it comes to that. You know, change your lifestyle. You know, you're gonna, you know, you'll feel a lot better. You feel a lot better if you change your lifestyle. I was in that gym. It looked empty, man. I was like, God damn, don't nobody want to get this shit in shape. I urge people not to be like me. Don't wait until you have a serious health issue before you decide you want to take your ass to the gym and get your shit in shape. I tell people all the time, I say it kind of jokingly, but it's real, don't be me. Don't be me at all. Don't be me. Don't wait until some shit happens. Until Shakita, what's good? Don't wait until some shit happens. And then you're in a position where you have to like make some changes. You understand? Don't do that, man. Don't do that. So those New Year's resolutions, man, if whatever it is, stick to it. But if it's health related, stick to it, man. And stay tuned to this channel, man. I'm gonna be posting a lot more motivational like workout videos. And I hope nobody gets intimidated by some of the things you'll see. I'm going to have a show with people that excel in particular exercises. I'm going to have some powerlifters on. I'm going to get a hold of some CrossFit people. And my personal favorite, I'm going to have some people that specialize. I like to say they specialize in jumping rope. I have a newfound love for jumping rope. I used to jump rope, but now, my adulthood, I was like, damn, I like running now. That's crazy. I like running and I like jumping rope. You know what I mean? I like jumping rope. Man, shit is crazy. But I'm gonna have a group of people on that I don't even say they jump rope. They skip rope on a level that I've never like seen up close. So those guys are like rock stars to me. You know what I mean? So if you say you're gonna do something, do it, man. If your word is your bond, if your word means anything, and you decided when to get your shit in shape, get in shape, man. Get in shape. I want to know how many people ditched it. How many people said, "Oh, I'm gonna lose weight this year," and you're about 5 pounds heavier than you was from last year. You know what I mean? Shakita Dow says she did CrossFit for a year. How'd that work out for you, sis? CrossFit ain't no joke. If you're consistent with it, CrossFit ain't no joke. CrossFit ain't no joke. Man. CrossFit is for real, man. CrossFit is for real. I did a course a few years ago. I said, damn, I do this shit every day. I'll be ready to run a fucking decathlon. Well, not really, but this shit is real, man. But keep your word, man. If you say you're gonna do something, do it, man. Say you're gonna do something, do it, man. Be a person of your word, man. There's 7 days in a week. 7 days. You can't get in 3 days of honest work. Now I'm taking time out of my day. I worked today. I ran home to do this show. I'm taking time out of my day to talk to you. I wasn't even going to do it today, but I said, nah, you know what? Let me do it. I want to do a show every Sunday unless something like insanely life related prohibits me to. You know what I mean? Shakita Dow says she did it 6 days a week. The Bear Complex got okay. Okay. Did you how long, like 6 days a week for how long? Month? Year? Because I seen some CrossFit guys, they don't even walk at a normal pace. Some motherfuckers be damn near jogging when they walking. And their heads always be up and shit. It's like they always like high. It's like crazy. High in a good way. You did it for a year. How did you feel after that year? Squats is real. What is this kid doing? Yeah, man. Also, I'm gonna do a show that focuses specifically on particular body parts when I have the powerlifters and the bodybuilders on my show. Um, yeah, that's gonna be yo fellas. Let me tell you something. Don't neglect your legs. Do not neglect your legs. Leg day should be at least twice a week for you, and I'm gonna tell you why. Scientifically, leg work. Well, long story short, leg work helps your member. You understand? Leg work helps your member the older you get. Oh, she cute down. She said, yeah, I was small as hell, but healthy. Yeah, see? And I bet you after you stopped for about 4 weeks, you felt a little sluggish, right? Don't get comfortable with that sluggish, man. Yeah, but fellas, do that leg work, man. Don't neglect your legs. Legs should be done at least twice a day. You know, boost testosterone. I did some research on that, man. That shit is real, man. That shit is dead real, man. But also get your diet in order, man. You know, try and stay away from carbohydrates in abundance, bad carbohydrates, rice, and potatoes, and spaghetti, and the ramen noodles, and all kinds of bad pasta, man. I'm telling you, you could lose 30 pounds off a diet alone, man. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's really important that you keep your word. It's really important that you keep your word. You know, don't ditch your diet. Don't ditch your diet. Do not ditch your diet, man. Do not, because that diet will turn into a healthy lifestyle, man. Don't do it to yourself, man. And us as minorities, you know, Black people, man. You know, I mean, just people in general, but you know, I'm talking about Black people in particular. It's not that we're, you know, we're prone to getting certain diseases before other people, other people, you know, white people, you know, sort of like how a white person would get skin cancer before we would, you know what I mean? There were just certain things that we were not supposed to ingest in abundance, man. You know, and I want to do a show on that in particular, what the African diet was. You know, I want to do a show on that. I want to get some people who know more about that. You know, but there were a lot of things on the continent of Africa that weren't there, and during slavery and everything, you know, Black people went to all corners of the globe, and our diet changed. And when our diet changed, there's a lot of things that change with us on the inside, you know, and it's rough. It's rough. Can y'all hear me? Okay, y'all can hear me. You know, it's just it's very important that we monitor our lifestyles, man. It's very important that we monitor our lifestyles. Mark Wonderlick, what's good, brother? What's good, family? Utah in the house. Trick, what's good, family? What's good, family? Yeah, man. There was a lot of things in the African diet that weren't there because it wasn't on the continent. You know what I mean? But, you know, now that the whole world pretty much is a melting pot, we have to make do with what we have. And we have to show a lot of discipline and take care of ourselves. BX Happy says the problem with resolutions is that people don't set themselves up for success. That's right. Oh yeah, Trick. It's who already ditched their New Year diet. That's the topic. That's the topic. But you know, in the roundabout way, you know, it's the LDBC. You know, I'm gonna spin this off into some boxing. I'm gonna do that in a minute. You know, I'm gonna spin it off into some boxing. I gotta do that. you know. But yeah, what is a resolution if you don't have a plan? People who have resolutions, they should have been setting their resolutions up since November. But we here now. And what we gonna do? We here now. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Meal prepping is something you can do. First of all, go see your doctor. I'm not a doctor, as you can tell. I'm not a doctor, but go see your doctor. Go see your doctor and make sure that you don't have any bad ailments that you don't know about. Because I have seen people heard of, and I've seen people go to a gym with the best of intentions and they get on that treadmill or something crazy and then they just fall out. Boom. Okay, I was at my aunt's house. They had greens. They're good for you. We put a hurt. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, look, go to your doctor, get checked out, get a full physical. Tony Boswell, what's good, family? Get a full physical. Make sure everything's okay. Make sure it's okay for you to get on a treadmill and run. There was a guy I used to work with. This is going back about 12 years ago. There was a guy I worked with. He was kind of like my size, like, my old size. And came to work one day. We was talking about working out and stuff. And he came to work one day. He said, man, you know what happened to me 2 days ago? I said, what, man? He said, yo, went to the doctor. He found out he had a blockage in his heart. A blockage. And I forgot how he found out. He found out by accident. And he was telling the doctor, yo, I was just about to go to Planet Fitness and start doing some cardio work on the treadmill. They said, no, man, you didn't even work with that. And with this in your heart, you might have died. I was like, oh, shit. So get checked out, man. Get checked out. Make sure you get checked out. And then once you get checked out, start out with a cardiovascular program. Now, fatigue will define you as a person, because a lot of people, they'll start jogging or running or whatever they're doing, and they'll get a little huff and puff and they're a little winded and they'll stop. Anybody who's played any kind of sports, you know that once you get that bit of fatigue, that's when you pick it up. That's when you pick it up. But I ain't gonna preach to the choir, but get your shit in shape and make sure you see a doctor first, right? And get on a good vitamin regimen. Find out where you're deficient at. If you're deficient, get a good multivitamin and change your lifestyle and keep the compressed carbohydrates to a minimum. That's the secret. That is the secret. We all love boxing. It's the Lions Den boxing community. We all love boxing. We can't be critiquing these guys and talking about, oh my God, he ain't show up in shape. And we're fat as fuck looking at the TV. I mean, who the fuck are we? So I think it should be an LDBC thing that we all are in shape, the best way that we can be. We all should be in some kind of shape. All of us. I use this all the time. I don't ever want to read Dan Raphael critique somebody about not being in shape with how he looks. I mean, I may or may not read it, but I'll be like, yo, bro, come on, dogs. Really? You talking about he's out of shape? I mean, come on, put down the hoagies. Trignoki says, what is the correct way to breathe when you run? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Right? When you run, don't clench your fist. Run with your hands, just loose, or run like you're holding a potato chip like that. Like you're about to thread something. Run with your head up, in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. A runner taught me that, because before I was just breathing all over the place. And once I got the breathing under control, I was able to get more distance out of it. You what? You take the snack multivitamin? Oh, shit. You're a brave man, but you take the snack multi. Fuck. Okay. You was taking that Mikey Garcia shit. B vitamin high in it. Yeah. I take a B vitamin every day because I'm anemic. I lost a bunch of weight and I became anemic. How the fuck does that even work? But whatever, man. I got to take one pill every morning, a B vitamin, along with my blood pressure medication. Yes, I have hypertension. So I identified with King Kong Ortiz, but he was supposed to put that shit when the athletic commission asked him to list all of his drugs, all the drugs he was on. He neglected to say that. So if I had ever turned pro, I would have to list that, multivitamin, my blood pressure medication. Yeah, man, shit is real. So I told you I would switch this topic and bring it into boxing in some way, shape, or form. I'm talking about keeping your word. All right. Y'all want to talk about Bud? I mean, he's the man of the hour, man. Y'all want to talk about Bud? We can talk about Bud, man. I mean, sheesh, man. All right, here's my thing. Here's my thing about Bud. Man, it's you want to root for Bud, man. You want to root for Bud, but how he's moving right now is can't defend it. I can't defend it. Man. He's talking a good one. I was talking to somebody today, and my thing is this. You can't properly defend Bud and knock how AJ's been moving for the last 2 years or so. You can't do that. We have to remain consistent here, man. Bud is that dude in the ring, but is he? Now he said he wanted all smoke. You see the title of this video, right? You see the title of the video. Title of the video is Who Already Ditched Their New Year Diet. All right, what is Bud's diet? Is he going to have a diet of Liams and Callums and Green Machines over in Top Rank? Or is he going to, get that Danny Garcia work? Or is he going to get that, try and get that Manny Pacquiao work or Sean Porter work? Or, because if you let everyone else tell it, Bud is the odd man out, and they're freezing him out, basically. They're saying they're freezing him out. That's what they're saying, which is not true. It's not true. So is Bud going to ditch his New Year diet? Is he going to ditch it? Is he? I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no idea. What I would like to see him do. You know what? I don't even know what he's fighting. I don't even know who he's fighting next. I have no idea. What I would like to see him do, though, is accept the name. He needs to accept the name. Danny Garcia already put it up. He already put the shit out there. Sean Porter is he's about that action. Manny Pacquiao still there. He got options, man. He got options because there's nothing over there on Top Rank, man. I don't see anything. What the fuck is over there? So is he going to ditch his diet of bullshit? That's a diet I want him to ditch. That's the diet I want him to ditch, man. This guy. Wait, what'd you say, Trick? He just said something. Shit. Oh, Trick says yes, he did. He said he wanted all PBC fighters, but it doesn't seem like he wants to. Why sign back with Erm? Yep. I remember Bob Erm wanted to put James Toney and Roy Jones on the De La Hoya undercard. He did? I didn't even know that. He did? He wanted to put James Toney and Roy Jones on the undercard? Oh, my God. That is fucking ridiculous. I didn't know that. Jeez. That's crazy. That's crazy. He'd have lost money. He'd have lost money. That's crazy. You don't put at that time, that was what, 94? 93, 94? You don't put James Toney on the undercard of De La Hoya. I don't give a fuck. Sports 101, salute, family. You wouldn't put James Toney on no undercard, man. That's ridiculous, man. You set yourself up for failure with that shit, man. That's crazy. Yeah, man. But I want Bud to ditch his diet of fighting Liam, Callum, whoever. I want him to ditch that diet, man. Ditch that diet because there's nothing else there for him to do. And stop talking to us like we're stupid, man. Stop talking to us like we're stupid. We're not stupid. I read what he said. I think that was him. He said something on Twitter and somebody shared it. And I saw it on Instagram. Let me see if I can find it. I saw it on Instagram. He said something crazy, man. But the thing is, you notice that Bud's talking now? He was very quiet for years. He was very quiet. Here's what he said. It says it's him. I can't argue with stupid people that never boxed her before, that will watch a YouTube video and think they know so much about boxing and how things work. That was Bud. Well, they said it was Bud. They said it was Bud. It says it's him. All right, well, listen, Bud. I don't have a Twitter, and I guess it's best that I don't. Boxing Barbecue was good, family. It was good, family. Listen. I don't know why this shit keep doing this. I gotta get close for this shit to clear up. Listen, man. I responded to the person who posted this. This was family. Shout out to Wookie Wook because he put this up. Listen, we are the consumer, man. We're the consumer. All right, that $1 million, whatever the fuck you signed, man. That's off the strength of us supporting you, motherfucker. All right, I get mad when fighters start talking reckless when we voice our opinions. It's not disrespectful for us asking you to do your fucking job. It's not disrespectful. That don't make us idiots. It doesn't. It makes us want to see if you are who you say you are. We're not going to label you the best if you ain't doing shit. You understand? So, stop. Tony Boswell, you're right. It seems like he's in panic mode. Because now he's talking. He was quiet all this time. And we were supporting him. And the moment Spence takes off, his popularity is up here, and they're mentioned in the same sentence now. Now he want to tear us a new asshole for asking him to do exactly what? His fucking job? You say you're the best, Bud? Errol says he's gonna mop up the floor on his side of the street and then come to you. You have a belt. You could offset that whole shit. All you gotta do is send a fucking offer. Send an offer. Say, all right, you know what? You coming back in April. All right. I don't know what you want to do, but here's an offer. Here's an offer. You can either fight me next, or you could take care of whatever you got to take care of, but then fight me after that. But 2020, we're gonna get it on and popping. Do something. You just sitting back and just waiting for shit to come to you, that's not gonna work, bud. That's not gonna work. And here's the funny shit, man. We're not haters. We're doing it. We're saying this shit out of love, man. We were rocking with Bud the whole time, but you got to call a spade, man. This is bullshit. How he moving, man? This is bullshit. It's Bud shit. It's Bud shit, man. Let's keep it 100% honest, man. This is crazy how he's moving. We're not stupid. Now, it's true that the internet has made everyone seems, not everyone, but, you know, a majority of people think that they're business majors in the sport of boxing. You know, I'll never say that. And I spoke to a lot of guys that's been in the industry. And every time I speak to them, you know, shout out to Trick Nolte, he can attest to that. We've spoken to these guys behind the scene. And I swear to God, we learn something new every time. We learn something new every time. Shit that y'all wouldn't even think. And it'd be like simple shit like, yo, that really happened? That really happens? You dig what I'm saying? That's difficult, man. And, you know, look, man, not everybody's a business major in the sport of boxing, but Tone Bangers, what's good, family? I see you. Much appreciated. You know, but we could read between the lines on simple shit. This is simple. This is the Manny Pacquiao shit all over again. Remember when Manny Pacquiao, I think he re-signed with Bob Arum twice, and we was like, hold on. All you gotta do, you have the fan base. People are following you, not Top Rank. Take your shit elsewhere, and you can make this Floyd fight. What the fuck are you doing? And he kept signing with Bob Arum. I think it was like twice he did that. And that was 6 years of bullshit. And I don't let people deter the conversation. Motherfuckers will talk about everything but the fucking facts. They'll talk about everything but the fucking facts. All right? I remember Manny, yo, when I tell you there was like 80 different excuses as to why he wasn't fighting Floyd, Wookie Wook, what's good, family? When I tell you there was like 80 different excuses, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I mean, really, man? Really? From the blood test to the glove size, and I remember all of that shit. I followed that shit a little closer than I like to admit. But when they finally fought 5 years later, I was like, thank you, man. Thank you. This shit is over with. Or was it? Because then I still had pack-tards coming to me, oh, well, if he didn't take the Marquez loss, and I won't talk about it no more. It's done. And then the conversation switches from what happened in the ring to women beating, and you know, it got crazy. And here we are again with Deontay Wilder and AJ. We just want to see the fight, and these motherfuckers start talking about skinny legs. What? What are you talking about? Do you want to see the fight or not? I swear to God, all I want to do is see the fight. JC, salute. Corey Yellowman Jackson, salute. Mark Wunderlich, I see you, brother. I see you. It's like, y'all want to see the fight or what? What the fuck's really happening with y'all? You know, so I'm just curious as to what the fuck these guys gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Bud's gonna do. I mean, he's flapping his gums now. I don't know what he's gonna do. No one knows what he's gonna do. This is the most he's ever spoke. This is the most he's ever spoken. Tone Bangers, I just modded you up, family. Yeah, Sports 101, you too. Modded y'all brothers up, man. We all family up in this motherfucker. Hell yeah. I'll go back to my nigga Trick. He said, Bud is silly. He could have went to a football game or even a Camden Blue Jays game. Team promoted himself. Yeah, he could have promoted himself through the platform. Yeah. And you know what? He's in panic mode. He is. Errol Spence said, you want to skip the line, sign 60-40, you can cut in front. Tony, he said that. On guard, he said that. He said that. 60-40. Why didn't you take 60-40? There's no debate with this A side, B side shit. There's no debate with that. Errol's the A side. Now, here's the difference. You know, when cats like to bring up, because people like to break the Deontay Wilder glass. Yo, Deontay Wilder conceded to everything, man. From the flat rate of 15 million to the 60-40 to out fighting the UK, out fighting the moon, and you know, what else did they want him to do? Agree not to throw his right hand? So here we are. So now we're with this Bud shit. Come on, man. It's like, yo, you want to root for the guy. But for all this time, it was like, fuck you. He wasn't fucking with us. And you know what? I didn't take offense to that. I really didn't care that he wasn't interviewing with people and shit like that. I wasn't interviewing. You know, I didn't care. I didn't care for that. You know, maybe he's just a quiet dude. I don't know. I don't know what he says behind closed doors. I don't know if he officially says, yeah, I don't fuck with niggas. I don't know. I don't know if he says that. But there was nothing there but space and opportunity. 60-40 was there, and he can still do it now. Errol says he's fine, no warm-up. He's coming back in April. Now, if he's 100% or not, that's up to what we see, and that's up to his opinion. You know, they say he's fine. He says he's fine. If he says it's fine, I'll go with that. And if you get in there and he don't look good and he gets rocked, that's on him because he's a grown-ass man. He made that decision. You understand? But I don't get what Bud is not understanding about that. But like Black said, maybe are they crazy or is he crazy like a fox? Because I'm talking about it right now. This is free promotion right here. Maybe if Bud was mixing it up with the PBC, he'd get lost in the shuffle. Maybe he would be Danny Garcia. Maybe he would be the next Danny Garcia, who is a durable guy, but you wouldn't peg him to be special enough to be a world beater, like how we peg Spence. Spence kicks ass, man. Yeah, I've heard people say, oh, he's not special. I don't see nothing special about him. Okay. I've been hearing rumblings about Errol Spence before I could match the name with the face. The first time I heard about Errol Spence, it was an urban legend about some sparring partner beating the shit out of Floyd so bad that they threw him out the gym. I said, oh, okay. Who is he? It's like, I don't know. I got to get his name. And then I heard the name. His last name first they said Spencer. I said, okay. Then they said, no, it's a guy named Spence. Okay. Well, where's he from? He was born in New York. Okay. Well, he lives in Texas now. Okay. And I swear to God, like a year later, then I see the kid and I'm looking at the name and I said, could that be the kid? And then shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation. They're interviewing him. And I said, yo, that's the kid. Is that true? And on some gentleman shit, Errol never like co-signed until like 2 years later. Yeah, it happened. And then in the midst of that, you hear about he knocked out Adrian Broner in sparring. He didn't want to talk about that. And then I believe Broner confirmed that. I said, oh shit, this is the kid. And Errol's a scary kid because he got that. He looked like he's 12. He like a 12-year-old boy, and he got this weird smirk. But he like the kid that the bully tries to bully the new kid in school because he looked frail and he looked like a child. And Next thing you know, the bully tries to bully him and take his lunch money, and he whoops the bully's ass. Oh, let me put the brother say. What's up, Drew? Wilder is the most realest heavyweight in history. When it comes to splits, Ortiz got 2 chances when no one would fight him, and Fury got a 50-50 split twice. True. Mr. Finesse, salute, family. Yeah, that's true. The Boxing Kings, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Wilder. All right, we can talk about Wilder. We can talk about Bud. We can talk about Wilder. I got a little bit of time. Look. I've invited. I go back and forth with a couple of cats on Facebook, and they're from the UK, and I've been going back and forth with them for the better part of maybe 2 years. Look, man, this is like the first time in history that I've seen where a champion literally has to chase everyone around, and all they do is make excuses not to fight the champion. That never made sense to me. It's not, they're treating Wilder like he's still a contender. You can't do that no more. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. When he said he wanted to fight Luis Ortiz, I didn't speak it, but in my mind, I said, shit, oh man, that's not his business, man. That's AJ's business. Let him handle that. Only fight Ortiz when you have to. And he pursued it. And I'll take it a step further. When Ortiz didn't list the blood pressure medication and they said, yo, you can't do that, cancel the fight, I'm not even going to lie to you. I was like, whew, dodge the bullet, man. But Deontay's Deontay. What does he do? Gave him a second chance. And I said, God damn it. And the reason why I was nervous is because Deontay Wilder is my favorite fighter right now, and that was a dangerous fight. And I said, shit, man. Ortiz, if anybody's going to beat Deontay, is Ortiz. I said that. I didn't speak it, but I said that. But I remain positive because I don't want to speak nothing negative. And shit, he almost did. He knocked Ortiz down. He got up. Ortiz buzzed him stupid. And he got out that round, and he ended up getting Ortiz out of there. And then what happened? I had to hear about the WBC cheating for him, and all kinds of weird speculation. And what does Deontay do? Like the champion he does, says, yeah, you don't believe that win? Let's run it back. And once again, I'm like, damn, why is he? It's like for some reason, Ortiz is the only guy to maybe. I'm not nervous about Lillian White. I'm not nervous about Tyson Fury. He's going to decapitate those guys. I'm not worried about none of them. I was concerned about King Kong Ortiz. I said, this is the guy. This is the problem. And the champ took care of that, man. The champ took care of that. He took care of that, man. Got him right out of there, man. You know what I mean? So, look, man, Deontay Wilder he's the realest heavyweight today, man. He's on his way to breaking records, and he's going to go down in history as one of the best heavyweight champions to ever walk the earth. And people don't like it, and I don't care. You don't like it? Debate me, and they know who I'm talking about. Mr. Finesse, yeah, you're right. He ain't gonna lose to nobody. He ain't gonna lose. Nobody could beat him. I'm telling you exactly what's gonna happen in the Fury fight. First of all, if Tyson comes in there heavy, like he said he was gonna, he's gonna get smoked in 4 rounds. But how I see it is a 7th round knockout. A 7th round knockout. I believe that what's going to happen is Tyson is going to go out there and try and work the jab and throw all these feints, and people are going to give him the round. And let me say this. Another thing that gets on my goddamn nerves. It's like these fans they hate this dude so much. They would rather, every round that Wilder doesn't knock out somebody, the person scores it for the opponent. This is what these clowns do. I went back and I watched the Fury fight, I swear to God, like several times. And I'm like, yo, how the fuck are they scoring this round for Fury? There's no way. I don't score feints. I don't score taunts. I don't score people sticking their tongue out there. I don't score that. Punches landed. Defense. Effective aggression. Clean and effective punching. Ring generalship. That's how you score a fight. All right, sticking your tongue out your mouth, that's not how you score. You don't get points off of that. I saw Wilder pressing the action. I saw him landing. Now, don't get me wrong, he didn't win every round. But I saw a lot. I saw Wilder doing a lot of things which would warrant him to win rounds. And there was a lot of rounds that were swing rounds. I'll give him that. But after I watched it a few times, man, I said to myself, I'm not even happy with the draw because I had Wilder winning by 1 point. Remember, he dropped Tyson twice, man. So you can't tell me in your brain that the only rounds that Wilder won was the 10-8 rounds. You can't do that. You can't tell me that that's real, man. Tony Boswell says, Wilder will retire undefeated and unified. And I can't understand why there's so much hate for it. Yo, listen, that's what it is. It's straight up hate. It's straight up hate. It is straight up hate, man. Fury threw 3 punches in the first 2. Yes. 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 You know what Fury won? Fury won the drama of the fight. That's what he won. He won the drama of the fight. Every fight. Yo, listen. I spoke to this dude, right? I spoke to Behind the Lens TV. It was good, family. Salute, salute, salute. Oh, you hold on. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, man. I spoke to this cat like about 2 months later, and we're talking, we just talking. And he says, yeah, man, because Wilder, he be losing, and then he bops you with the right hand, and then it's over with. I said, okay. He says, yeah, man, even in his last fight. Now, mind you, he's talking about the Brazil fight. I was there. He's like, yeah, Brazil fight, he was losing, and then he just landed that right hand. I said, whoa. The fight only went 1 round. What you mean he was losing? He's like, yeah. And then he tried to argue with me, no, go back and look. I said, bro, and I picked up my phone, and I said, look, we could watch the first round. It's only about barely 2.5 minutes, man. And I'm like, where do you see Dominic Brazil even winning this? What are you looking at? And when we looked at it like 10 minutes, I said, look, you tell me where is he winning the fight? And then when he looked at it again, he said, nah, you right. He said, no, you right. Nah, I was bugging. Yeah, you was bugging. You see what I mean? You was bugging. This is a dude I work with. I said, yo, no. What do you mean he was even losing the Brazil fight? The fight was only 1 round. Yeah, well, he was losing, and I had to go on my phone and pull it up. And I said, look. And then I went to my Instagram. I said I was at the fight. He was not winning that round. They mixed it up. Deontay buzzed him. Right? Then he went to the corner. Brazil tried to counter him twice. Then he clinched, separated. Deontay hit him with a body shot. Then he mixed it up again, separated, right hand, fight's over. There was no way Brazil was even winning that round. He was buzzed badly, and then he got knocked out. But this dude who was watching the fight with a bunch of haters, because he told me the house he was in, there was nothing but a bunch of haters. He said, nah, they don't like him because, and I heard everything about how or why they hate Wilder. Nothing was constructive. They hate him pretty much for no reason. But those same motherfuckers, I guarantee you, those same motherfuckers that hate Wilder are either Floyd Mayweather fans or they're Mike Tyson fans, if they're my age. All right? Listen, there's no way you're a Mike Tyson fan and you hate Deontay Wilder. There's no fucking way. You know what kind of hater you are? Yeah, you're right. He was following the rest of the casual sheep. Yeah, he was. You know what that is? The type of hater you are. If you hate Stormy B, man, what's good, family? What's good? What's good? Happy New Year, family. The type of hater you are is, all right, check this out. I'm a Bulls fan. I've been a Bulls fan since 1984. It's somehow like about 9 years old. All right, this is before Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? My favorite color is red. I picked a team that wore red, and I followed it all my life. Had no idea. I wasn't even paying attention to stats. I was 9 years old. Bulls barely got any airplay. All right. By the time the 90s rolled around, I was in high school, and, Mike won his first ring against the Lakers, and, you get a little more educated. Years and years and years later, there was a lot of guys that came out, and they were comparing them to Michael Jordan. Who's going to be the next Michael Jordan? I remember Grant Hill and Harold Miner, Glenn Robinson, all of these guys, right? And then one guy came along named Kobe Bryant. Now, I'm talking to you as a fan now. Mike is my guy. Mike is my guy. And when they started doing the Kobe comparisons, first thing I used to say was, wait for the kid's career to be over before you start comparing. The only thing you compare him to is the way he plays, the fadeaway, the elongated body, the reversals, And it got to the point where when I was debating a Kobe fan, it got to the point where I was like, well, you know what? Fuck Kobe. Fuck him then. Because you're not listening. You're not listening to what the fuck I'm saying. You're not listening. All right? Now, that made me dislike Kobe. Not really him, but his fans per se. You understand what I'm saying? But when you look at the rap sheet now, on paper, now I could break down Kobe, and there's some comparisons to Jordan, but my major comparison was, okay, Jordan would have got a ring a lot faster if he played with Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just saying. Early in his career, I'm just saying. Whatever. And then the eras were changing and rules were changing, but never mind all that. My beef was with the fans, not with Kobe. You look at Kobe's rap sheet now. Kobe's a fucking legend. Like it or not. Kobe's a legend. Like it or not. Why is my camera blurry? I don't know, but I got to do this for it to work itself out. Yeah, Kobe's a fucking animal. Kobe's an animal. And for those that don't live the era, that didn't live the era, highlight reels don't really tell the tale. They don't really tell the tale. You have to live the era. Like I told people, you look at the highlights of Michael Jordan from the 80s and 90s, the highlights don't do it. And when they say, he was like the greatest player to ever live, even in today's comparison, new kids that are born in the year 2000, they'll argue me down. No, he's not up there. Yo, dude, you have no idea what the NBA even was back then. You have no idea what the NBA was. The rules were different. Those fouls, and one thing that get on my nerves today in today's game is that offensive foul when you could be driving to the lane and somebody just stand in front of you like this and fall on the floor, and that's an offensive foul. Let me tell you something. You did that shit in the 80s, on a fast break, I dare you to do that shit in front of Karl Malone. Go ahead and try and draw that offensive foul. See what happened to you. You will miss games and wake up off the floor with getting stitches. Try and get an offensive foul off the fast break against Charles Barkley. See what happened to you. See what happened to you. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is those are the comparisons. Those are off comparisons. So for a person to say, I can't stand Deontay Wilder, you say, well, why? Why can't you stand Deontay Wilder? Oh, because I don't like how he fights. Okay. And I'm going off of a real conversation I had. Check this shit out. Wait, let me try and focus this camera. All right, I'm talking to a Wilder hater, right? The brother says, I can't stand Deontay Wilder. I said, okay, well, why can't you stand him? Well, I don't like how he throws punches. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Stormy B-Man says, Drew Titan, they become the new stadium emblem on the floor. Yo, Karl Malone was 6'9", like 250, all muscle. And when he jumped off the floor, he would lead with his foot first. I remember he knocked out David Robinson with the elbow. It was by accident. But there's a mark on, no, I'll do one better. He knocked out David Robinson off the fast break. That was an accident. And if you look at Isaiah Thomas, I think maybe the right eye, there's a scar right here. That was 16 stitches courtesy of Karl Malone off of a pump fake. Malone jumped at him and hit him with the elbow and scarred his shit. I was watching that game. Yup, Mr. Finesse, exactly. You don't like how he throws punches, but when they land, what happens? Right? Here's how it went. And y'all tell me if this isn't such a familiar conversation. I'm talking to this brother. I don't like Deontay Wilder. I said, okay, why not? I don't like how he throws punches. It's one. Okay? But then I asked the brother, you were like the biggest Floyd Mayweather fan, and I was a Floyd Mayweather fan of what he did in the ring. And, we used to rock with Floyd. So you like Floyd, right? But, yeah, I liked Floyd, but, the nigga was boring. He was boring. Yeah, I just went to the fight parties, but, he was boring, Okay. So Floyd was boring. But why was he boring? Well, Floyd ain't knocked nobody out. He just knocked out that nigga Ortiz, that Spanish kid Ortiz, and you knew he was gonna knock out Conor McGregor. No, I didn't, but okay. But you don't like Floyd because he don't knock anybody out? No, he was boring. Wilder knocks everybody out. That's two. So Wilder knocks out everybody. Yeah, but he don't fight nobody. That's three. Now Wilder don't fight nobody. Okay? You ready? Here's how you identify a casual. Who did he duck? And wait for the response. Because I can guarantee you a casual don't even know Anthony Joshua's name to even say that shit. See what I'm saying? You ask him who he ducked. Now watch this. I asked that man, who did he duck? You know what he says? Well, the heavyweight division ain't really shit anyway. You can't win for losing. Legendary Top Cats in the building. What's good, family? So you can't win. They don't like how he punches. He ain't fighting nobody. and they can't tell you who he ducked. And if they say he ducked AJ, you go ahead and ask him, what made AJ so special? Who'd he fight? And just listen to what they say. They have no leg to stand on, man. Now, when you're talking to a motherfucker that think they're smart, like I'm trying to get this cat, this UK cat, on my show, open debate, friendly debate. I've been talking to him for a little over 2 years now about this Wilder fiasco. And here's what's interesting about him. This was funny. He will argue me down that the fight not happening is all Wilder's fault. Everything that Eddie offered was golden and Wilder ducked it. Right? 2 things about this guy. Number one, you ask him, because everybody that chimed in on our conversation, I would tell him, ask him who he thinks wins in the fight. You know what? He says Wilder beats AJ. And this is a UK dude. He says Wilder beats him. Say, really? So what makes you think that you have more faith in Wilder's abilities than he has in his own? I've yet to get a logical answer. But here's the shit kicker. He said, AJ isn't even my guy. I said, who's your guy? Dillian White. What? So I'm going to bring the conversation full circle now. Are you changing your diet? Dillian White done popped dirty, came back 400 pounds, got dropped in every fight he's fought. But that's your guy? You changing your diet, man? Bud, you changing your diet, man? You're going to keep giving the people that support you Liam Callums and telling us that the Spence fight ain't happening because of Spence. He said you already got his fans talking about, it's some of the brothers that's saying that are LDBC, and it's all love. We can agree to disagree, But look, stop talking to us like we fucking stupid. We see what you're doing, man. We can't rip AJ and not rip you, man. Send an offer. Stop fucking around, man. Yeah, Cat said, listen, I don't give a fuck if you give us interviews and shit, man. I am the fucking consumer. I have a fucking right. Those contracts you got, this praise you getting, the Instagram fans and shit. I went to see him fight Amir Khan at MSG. I went to that fight. What you talking about? And the time before that, I went to the Rigondeaux Loma fight. I was walking into the garden, going through the metal detector, me and my boy, and who walks up to my right side? Bud, the nigga like this big to me. He's a small dude. My boy had his phone out and was like, oh, yo, Bud, y'all can get a picture? And I swear to God, it's my right hand. Bud, I looked him in the eye, and it kind of looked like he didn't want to be bothered. Now, nobody swarmed him. Nobody was in his face. Half the motherfuckers didn't even realize it was him. But a few fans, like myself, I just looked. I said, oh, shit, there go Bud. I was just like, there he is. And my boy is a Bud fan. He went over there, and he took the pick. But I looked, and I said, damn, it seemed like he didn't want to be bothered. And I'm like, all right, maybe he's in a rush. He was I think Shakur fought on the undercard. Yeah, Shakur fought on the undercard, I believe. I think. So he's probably rushing to get to the wherever the fuck the millionaires sit. Whatever. I said, And then I start hearing rumblings later on that, he don't like to be bothered. That's irrelevant. I don't give a fuck. But I'm the consumer. And if I think you're fighting quality fights, I will pay money to see you fight, to support you. I follow him on Instagram. I'm one of the whatever 1,000 fans he has. I like what Bud does in the ring, but don't talk to me like I'm stupid. Don't treat me like I'm a fucking fool. And don't act like my opinion doesn't matter, motherfucker, because it does. It does. I don't give a fuck about what you do outside the ring and all of that childish shit. What girl is doing what. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You're a family man. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I want to know who you're fighting next. I pay to see gladiators. I pay to see gladiators. Jamaican Challenge was good, family. So if I'm paying for a fucking service, I want the goddamn service. Stop playing with me, man. Stop telling me that it's Errol's fault. It's not, man. It's not. Stop. Cut the nonsense, man. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I'm not having that shit, man. I've listened to everybody. I've analyzed it. I was quiet for a minute. And that's just where I'm at with this. Errol has a plan. Go disrupt it. That's it. Errol's the money man. All right? They have to market Bud strategically. They putting him on after like the Heisman Trophy, something or whatever. And then the last thing, there was something else that was going on. So people are not really going to change the channel. They're going to leave it on. Oh, what's coming on? Oh, boxing? Oh, I'll leave it here. Not to mention the regular ESPN is spinning. It's spinning in my gym right now. Regular ESPN. And then you go to Hooters. It's on Hooters. You go to Buffalo Wild Wings. It's on Buffalo Wild Wings. So really, are those views households or just places in general? You dig what I'm saying? So, yo, that's what it is, man. Budcott 2020. That's what it is. Oh God, that's what it is, man. If this dude does not send I'm not with the Twitter beef. I'm not with it. You talking to Tank? What the fuck you talking to Tank for? Stop talking to him. Leave that kid alone. You're a grown-ass man. Leave that kid alone. Tank got Loma problems and all kinds of other problems at 135. Let him handle his business. You're done with 130. Budcott 2020. Yo, Tone Brown. Yo, listen. You get full credit for that shit. Budcott 2020, man. That's right. Bud's saying a lot, but he ain't doing shit. You talk a good one, but you don't want it. So is he going to change his diet? All right, because the Khan fight was a pay-per-view fight. And what happened? I was there at the Khan fight. It was at the Garden. I was there. What happened? Nothing. So there it is. So Bud needs to change his fucking diet. And that should have been his New Year's resolution. Budcott 2020. Yo. Listen, man. Listen. Bud got to do something. Bud got to do something, man. It's on him. It's on him. He has to do something. If he don't do nothing, what is Errol supposed to do? Stop what he's doing and say, yo, Bud, you want this work? No. Errol's on top of the world. Errol got all the welterweights on the PBC side. You understand what I'm saying? Errol ain't got to do nothing. Errol got all the talent on his side of the street. So if Bud don't want it, stay your ass over there like you resigned to do. Stay your ass over there. Keep that same diet. But Errol's going to be over here. He got Danny Garcia there. He got Manny Pacquiao out here. Keith Thurman, if he wants it, a rematch with Sean Porter. He got 1,000,001 things he could do. What's Bud going to do? Complain? See, I can't fight nobody because I'm frozen out. Anthony Bolton, salute. Yeah, Stormy B, man. Yeah, Tank got making weight problems too. On some G shit, man. Yeah, Mr. Finesse. Errol got 2 or 3 big fights without Bud, Danny Keith, or Pat. Yeah, exactly. He got big fights. What Bud can do, plus yes, plus the PBC ain't worried about the WBO belt. And that's a talking point that motherfuckers will try and take. But see, here's the thing. What's Bud gonna do? Is he gonna sit back and say, yo, look, I can't do nothing. I'm being frozen out. No, nigga. What have you done? While Errol's over there, why aren't you sending, yo, look, this is the challenge. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Errol beats everybody in the PBC side. We're talking shit. 60-40. No, we're talking like a 90-10 split. The longer Bud waits, the worse it's gonna be financially. So that's what I'm saying. Is he crazy or crazy like a fox? Because his money's etched in stone, and he ain't got to deal with no real smoke. He got knocked down last fight, man. I mean, he got up and whooped his ass, Green Bean's ass, but he got knocked down last fight, man. That was a knockdown. That was a knockdown. It was. Yeah, Anthony, I don't know. Bud's brother was doing more talk. Yo, listen, man. Listen. It was like that when they met up face to face. Errol had to be like, yo, I don't know if that was his brother now, but he's like, yo, tell your man to be quiet. But Bud is talking a lot right now, man. He's talking a whole lot, man. Stop singing and start swinging, motherfucker. Send over an offer. And a real offer. Let's not bullshit each other. Send a real offer. Concede to the B side. Yo, look, I want this amount, and you take this amount, and you can pick you can pick the venue, and it should go smooth. I don't want to hear the PBC doesn't work with Top Rank because Fury and Wilder already fought and they're signed for a rematch. So stop talking to me about that dumb shit. Bud needs to step up. He needs to change his diet from green beans to truth. Change your diet from green beans to truth. I ain't gonna eat up the rest of y'all Sunday. I got shit to do. Yo, man. Everyone, thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. Shout out to the entire LDBC. You know what I mean? Listen, get healthy. We can't critique fighters about being out of shape if we're not in shape. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody be healthy, be strong. And I say respectfully, let's holler at Bud and tell him to stop doing this shit. We have instant access. Now, if he blocks you on Instagram, not for being disrespectful, just for asking questions, please put it out there. Screenshot it and please put it out there. All right? But we're going to ask him, man. Send the offer to Errol. And, you know, it's about wording. I'll just say this real quick. Everything's about wording. You got to stroke somebody's ego. Don't get on there and be like, yo, why you ducking Spence? See, that's just fucked up. Get on there and say, Bud, send Errol a contract so I could see you smoke Errol once and for all. You see the judo? You just told him to walk off of the ledge with a smile. Yo, man, shout out to the entire LDBC. I love y'all. Everybody move. We out.